everybody, it's Bobby Roze with Roze Reviews, and this is another edition of what? No, I'm not going to say that. We'll come back to that in a minute. What I wanted to do was talk to you a little bit. Well, before I do that, I'm going to stop for a second. I want to say I'm sitting here with my beautiful, amazing, wonderful, loving, caring, considerate, kind wife. This is Carrie. Say hi, Carrie. Oh, okay. What are you doing? What is this? What? You hate this? Then, okay. Something's not right with all this, but okay. What I wanted to do, I thought we wanted to do, was talk to you a little bit about why we're doing what we do. So, what I was hoping to do was to maybe go back to where this all got started and why. Do you remember how this got started?
Coming out of COVID, a lot of bands were formed and broke up and added members, and when we came out of quarantine, we didn't know how to find anybody, and neither did anybody else.
That's a good
So
point.
we figured if we were struggling, everybody was probably struggling.
So it really kind of started with us trying to, well, how would you put that?
We just wanted to be able to go out and find music, but it starts with...
And other people finding music too,
Yeah.
right? Not just us.
Right, and it starts with people that you're familiar with and bands that you're familiar with, but some of them didn't make it out of quarantine.
Right.
But members joined other bands, and...
And who do you go see now?
Exactly. And where do you go?
Right. So the whole point of this was really to just be helpful.
Yeah.
We're just trying to help.
Yep.
And
And the new bands that formed didn't have money for pictures and didn't have money for exposure.
well, and that's the other thing. How did we start?
You were taking pictures.
Yeah, we were taking pictures, showing up to shows. We'd take the pictures, and then you would write a complete review on it.
I would. And the first one that we did was Wolffest, and I did 8 bands that day. We did 8 bands that day.
That's right.
And it was full pictures.
Wow.
And I did write-ups. We had the laptop at the bar.
Yeah.
As soon as the set would end,
Yeah.
We
that
would-
was a lot.
it was too much.
It was overload.
It
We
was.
didn't really have the equipment for all that.
And we didn't have the format.
No.
But we've lived and we've learned and we've changed. And now we're not really doing that anymore.
Well, to a point. I mean, on some occasions, aren't we?
We're taking
Here and
pictures
there.
and I'm doing a write-up, but I feel like we've really pivoted and that's not where we're at anymore.
Well, do you still feel like this is about helping, though?
Yes.
I mean, I do.
Yeah,
I mean, the goal is to help these bands promote.
yes.
Yeah, so, but now we're doing more interviews than anything.
Yes. And now that we have our kick-ass kid that has learned how to do all the video editing,
It's become a family affair.
yeah, and it's
Haven't-
time to change focus.
So we're going to change the name because well, do you want to say it or should I?
We have been doing our segments as a what the hell is this, but we're heading to almost 1,000 followers. Follow if you're not.
Yes, please.
And we've been around for about 1.5 years, and people now know what the hell this is.
Right, because at first it was like, I could imagine somebody starting to play the video and kind of go, what the hell is this?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's where we were kind of headed with it.
Right, but now because we've pivoted a little bit, now it's more exposure. Thus, we are changing the name of our segments to Exposed.
basically meaning you guys are exposed to the bands that we know about, we see. You guys will be exposed to everything about them, behind the scenes, a little bit of information that you may or may not have known about them going into a show. So you'll have a little bit more information and have a little bit more enthusiasm to want to go check them out and see them. So that's one of the reasons we came up with the title for the new interviews going forward, is Exposed.
You also get to know the band members by their personalities. You may see them up on stage and you go, wow, that guy can really play guitar. And then we sit down and interview them and you find out that, you know, he's a comic book nerd, or he really likes classic cars. It gives you an opportunity to be exposed to them as people and not just as people on stage.
Yeah, exactly. So the idea behind it, and this is going to evolve, but we wanted to give, it's been like my wonderful wife just said, it's been 1.5 years now. And you may or may not know, if you're new to this or not new to this, why were we doing this? Well, I'll give you another little tidbit. More than anybody I know, my wife is a music, I'm just going to say it, savant. Loving music is what we both share. We love this local scene. We're huge fans of the scene. We love music. We want to share with you what we love so much. And the other reason that we started this was that we were concerned about the younger generation out there. Nothing wrong with what they're going out and checking out and seeing and being a party to, but they're missing out on something if they're not coming out to see these live shows. Would you agree?
Agree.
I mean, the younger generation is not as in tune as we hope or would like them to be, and we sure as hell don't want the scene to die. So all we're trying to do is contribute towards this scene's growth, and hoping that we can attract maybe some of the younger generation into it so that they'll come to shows, enjoy the shows, meet the people, love the people we love, and get to be a part of this scene as much as we are. So this is just like the name of this episode. These episodes are going to be called Exposed. So hope you enjoy it.
Bands, keep hitting us up.
Yep, let us know.
We're happy to help with your exposure.
Yes.
We've done a lot of fundraisers recently, but we are happy to come check you out on just a gig that you've got at a bar. If it's your first time playing there, whatever, we're happy to come out, and yeah, we're happy to help. So get in touch, message us through the page.
We'll see what we can do to get it into the schedule and get with you guys as soon as we possibly can. And try to make these interviews or exposures as exciting for you as it is for us. So, you got anything else you want to add?
Nope.
All right. Thank you guys for your attention for a little bit that we were here. I hope you understand why we're trying to do this and what's going to happen going forward. Thank you for your time. We love you. We appreciate you. Until next time, I'm Bobby Roze. This is my wife, Carrie, and we'll see you soon. Bye.